Howdy folks, Neil here from Brooks Family Farm. I'm just getting ready to start doing the chores today. It's a Saturday afternoon. We didn't have there was farmer's market this morning. We just didn't go. Our youngest decided that last night for like 2.5 hours would be a really good time to like scream and cry and, like puke and stuff. So farmer's market didn't happen for us yesterday, so I'm just going to bring you along while I do some of my chores. Starting with chicken feed. Alright, and these are all of our brooder chicks. Oh. They are at that point in their life where they need absolute constant attention. Because they've only got, I think, like 2 days left before they're out of the brooder, and then they're going to go out on pasture. If memory serves, I think there's like 74 of those left. This has been the best batch we've ever had. We only lost one. I'm just getting ready to change out their water because they're running through what can only be qualified as like a boat ton of water and feed at this point. That's just kind of how it goes. They are just so close to being ready to go out on pasture that they just take a ton more than normal. We're going to give this water just a minute because it's really warm right now. It's been sitting out, so we try to let the water run until it gets to an appropriate temperature that isn't like over 95 degrees, which is, I'd say this is probably pushing 100 right now. It's slow, but we're getting there. Now it's finally ready. Well, the kids are out here now, and we're going to put the waters back in the brooder. Chickadee? Hey, buddy. No. Does this look like the place you're supposed to be? See? One little chickadee. He's pretty cute. So I try to do the chores in like a sensible order. So I leave out the house and I start by doing things like taking care of the chicks because I come to them first. Then I typically go and start the stock tank for the cows. Because even though it's a little farther and, I'm walking right now, sometimes I drive up here because I'm lazy, But this way it starts filling up. Long before I get to anything else. And it takes the longest to do because it takes the longest to fill up. It takes longer than basically all the chores. So if I started at the beginning, it's done about the time I finish, maybe just a little bit after, which seems like a good deal to me. And they'll drink almost that entire stock tank in a day's time. It's pretty warm. It's been 90 degrees the last couple days, but it's actually been pretty nice here lately. They are out on full pasture, and so they actually drink just a little bit less. There is a small pond at the far end of where they've been grazing. Emily's out just watering. What do we got here?
Sunflowers.
Ooh.
There's the big ones, and then where some of them died, I reseeded. We have a couple reseeded sprouts beside it, next to the drip tape, of course.
Little sprouts coming up. And then here's some little baby zinnia sprouts. Little babies. I think Emily just planted those like last week. Here's a whole bunch more zinnias. Emily has been picking crazy amounts of zinnias. Ooh, that one looks ready. All right, time to go get the cows and the piggies fed. Second time's the charm. Well, I decided while I'm over here, I may as well come and check on the condition of some of these pastures that the cows haven't gotten to yet. They have been locked up for almost a month, eating hay while we waited on the pastures to try and recover. It has been such a dry summer that this is basically the only way we could figure it out. But they're doing pretty good so far, so it's looking like we've got some good grass out here. So let's see. This right there is inside of one pasture. If you look outside of this fence is another, and while there's a ton of weeds out there, I can actually see a whole bunch of really good grass growing. I can see some fescue seed heads. I can see some poverty grass. I can see a bunch of stuff that I think will make for some really good grazing for the cows, so I'm excited about that. There we go. We feed almost all year round. This is a 12% pellet. We get this from one of our local feed producers.
This is our newest calf, and I'm pretty sure Neil thinks she's the prettiest, and she is pretty cute. Her mom's name is Glenda. She clearly has one teat that her calf's not milking, so we'll keep an eye on that. Hey, Glenda. She's got one that's not milking well. I don't remember if that's how it was last time or not.
Yeah. Wow.
This is Big Mama's heifer.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
That's one we're going to keep. She's really good looking.
She is pretty.
I was noticing, I hadn't paid attention, that one has gotten really big. It's on the far end over there.
The 1.5 one?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really know how old.
Oh gosh, yeah. What'd you say, baby? You can't play the red light, green light with me quite yet?
No, because we need to wait for Dad to get by.
We need to wait for Dad to get by. We can do that. I really think we need to make these pigs a wallow. For them to cool off. They're laying around their water a lot. And it's because pigs don't sweat, Helen. So they get really hot and they need the water and the mud to help them cool off.
Okay, red light. There you go, guys. Is that better?
This guy.
One guy is trying to eat the other pig.
I don't think he's trying to eat him.
They're playing.
What is spraying us, Dad?
Is that what they're saying? Who is spraying us?
That one dried out.
2 boys and 4 girls. That what we got?
I think so.
They're growing pretty nice. I think.
I think so.
What'd they say?
They said, give us more, give us more, give us more.
More what?
More water.
You think piggies like water?
Yep. They're saying, give us more water on us.
Yeah, you like those cows, those pigs? Oh my goodness. Does that make you happy? Does that make you happy seeing those pigs? Look at them in that mud hole.
And just like that, we're back in the Jeep, back in under the overhang, because we're done with chores. Time to get Helen's eggs.
No, you get the eggs for me.
No, you go ahead.
1, 5, 5 eggs. Right after the practice. Go. Soccer practice.
They don't?
No,
Wonder why.
it's already. Oh, no. We should use this one. It's already full.
Oh, okay.
Look, we'll see it in there.
How many eggs did you get today, Helen?
I got 5.
All right. That was probably exceptionally disjointed and confusing, but, maybe you enjoyed it. But more importantly, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.